Literally said before this, should we say it? And everyone went, yeah. We should say it.
Who should we shit talk?
I think if Mouth Culture did a country song, we definitely could.
First time we had like an interaction with him, he covered our song on Instagram, and we got a notification that Lost Taylor's tagged you in a video. We're like,
We'd
what?
never spoken
And
proper bellends.
Proper bellends in the industry.
It would sound really lame.
I don't care. I love it. We're loving it.
it.
We're fangirling, really.
So we're here in Leeds today with Mouth Culture.
Hello. I don't know if to say hello to you or...
I know, yeah. It's completely up to
around
you,
it,
whatever you feel comfortable with. Sold out show tonight. Are you excited?
Yeah, big time. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Sorry, yeah. Keep forgetting about the mic, don't I? Yeah, the show's like it's almost like a bit of a filler show. Sorry, I don't know whether I'll look at you when I'm talking. Yeah, sold out really quickly, didn't it? And it was one of its surprises because we didn't really... we pushed it like as a standard show. It wasn't like a quick, you need to get here, and it just sort of did its own thing. And yeah, we're kind of just gassed that it's still happening post-tour, because obviously we sold like 80% or 90% of of our last tour out. So the fact that it's still happening, people still want to come see is obviously a good sign. So
Yeah, it's great. Well, I was going to say you sold out more states on your last tour. Do
Yeah.
you still get nervous for a sold out show?
Probably less nervous than I would for a not sold out one.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, a lot more confident in it because you know what you're going in for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The carnage, but I don't know. The nerves are still there, aren't they? They kind of. I think we've learnt to use them now. If that sounds a bit weird.
no, I think it like heightens. Yeah, you hold it. Yeah, you be the. I think it heightens you on the day. Like you obviously get your natural butterflies and stuff when you start to see the crowd and you're about to go on, because we've got an intro to our set that has the Jaws theme
I
tune.
love that.
And it, like, honestly, we have it in our ears, and it's just like, dun, we're just like, oh shit, yeah, literally. So yeah, because I've always been scared of that film anyway since I was a kid. So it's sort of just trying to get over that trauma. I think.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of adrenaline in it to like
exactly,
push you through.
Yeah.
Have you got a favourite song to play live?
I think we all probably have one
do.
different one. Should we do one each?
Yeah, go on.
I'd say specifically for this show, Catch You Tomorrow Sunshine.
Yeah.
Because it's a show that it's a song that we've not played in ages,
Right,
and like
okay.
people want it. So
yeah, I did
that's
see a few
exciting.
people request that.
Yeah.
They've been requesting it for a minute, haven't they? It's finally paid off.
It works.
I'd say Short Bait. I always like the first one.
Yeah.
Kind of gets it going, innit? It's like setting the tone of the show. Yeah.
I'd probably say Again, just because it's probably the most intricate song for all of us to play, and we lock in really nicely on it. So when everything obviously always goes well, but like,
We're tired as shit.
Are they the same songs you'd recommend to new fans?
I think at this,
It's really hard to pick a Mouth Culture song. Do you know, if
Yeah.
you've never heard of us, and there's not really one song, because we have such a wide range of influences and everything. I think that comes out in our music.
Yeah.
And I would say Cherry Red Rage, though, because I think everybody likes to get angry.
Yeah.
to some extent.
You know what I mean?
You're on both ends of the spectrum, aren't you? Like, you've got some very indie songs and some heavy songs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you compare like these days to like Sharp Bait, it's like polar, but at the
Yeah.
same time they work in the set, because I think that's the one thing we probably struggle with the most is figuring out the order.
Yeah.
Because it can be quite, because we're figuring out what's old and what's new, and then what fits well. So those two things then crossing over, it kind of makes it difficult sometimes. But we like to switch it up a little bit, don't we?
Yeah, we get,
I think that is like what makes us as well, because we have all those different like influences and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
cool.
You were nominated you were involved in the Kerrang's Sound of 2024. Was that pretty mad?
Nuts, really.
Not gonna lie, we had no idea it was happening. We woke up, we were like,
Really?
looking what?
Yeah.
It was,
What, you just found out from...
Yeah, we found out when everyone else
The
did.
ones to
did.
watch, the ones to watch thing,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like because so many of like our favourite bands have been in Kerrang and stuff, so it's just
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't know, a certified thing.
Yeah, it's such a huge thing in the
It's
rock
very
scene.
wholesome for us.
Yeah.
Because, like, we all grew up with Kerrang magazines on our walls, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Kind of nice, isn't it,
It's-
when we always get like random notifications. Like obviously when they all come through, and then you'll see one like, what's that? And then you click it, and then it's just like something ridiculous or something, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird that you don't ever really. Well, you do sometimes get a preempt of it, but a lot of the time it's just like happens, and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that is crazy. That has kind of like pushed you in the rock scene, but
Yeah, for
would
sure.
you experiment with any other genres?
We already are.
Really?
We already are. Yeah.
Country? You joining the country trend?
I mean, I think
I
I think if Mouse Culture did a country song, like, we definitely could. Like,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, everybody else is. Why not?
I think it'd be more of a joke thing.
Yeah, I think
I do.
it would be if we were to experiment. If we were to experiment with like different genres and stuff,
Yeah.
I think we would do like because we like I don't know if I should say I love it or not, but we love Tory Lanez. Like I know he's in prison and he shot someone, but
Yeah.
as an artist,
Play the music.
but he's one of those artists that we can put something out. Like we did like an 80s album and it was like
Yeah.
incredible and it was still him. And I think we definitely have the potential to angle down a certain avenue but still maintain as Mouth Culture whilst doing it. And I think
Yeah, we actually have. So on our like SoundCloud, we keep all our ideas on there.
Yeah.
And over the last like couple of years, every now and then we'll write like an 80s banger.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where it comes from, but we've decided rather than like shelving it all the time and then being like, oh, there'll be like a right time to do it. We're just gonna put it out, aren't we? As like a little fucking, as its own thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna like try and embody that feeling and don't know, just not be scared of it as much anymore. Like, I think it's been really nice this year because we've finally like found ourselves, haven't we, within the like our sound
Yeah.
to deep it. Like we really have, and it's like even writing, it just flows. It's so much easier, isn't it? And like I don't know, we've all got closer, and it resonates through the music now, and everything's just. I don't know, it's going really nice. I'm just waffling, sorry.
No, that was it. You've supported some pretty big names already, like While She Sleeps.
Yeah,
You
man.
played at Ollie Sykes' venue, Church.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who are your influences, or is there anybody that you've met like that was just like you've been completely like Wayne's World?
We actually just went for a beer. The other week we played in Brighton,
Yeah.
and if you're a Mouth Culture fan, you'll already know this, but like probably my biggest hero growing up was Josh Franceschi. Like I think it's pretty obvious the way I sing and stuff like that, but it was incredible, wasn't it? He wanted to come to the show and unfortunately couldn't come, but then he still wanted to go for a beer and meet us before. And the guy's just such a legit dude. I was like, what? Like everyone was like, oh, when you meet your hero, like, what if you don't like him? And I was like,
Yeah.
nah.
You were screaming and stuff.
Yeah, I know. But it's really nice, like, but like now we're like just chatting. We're in a WhatsApp group, isn't we, with him and shit. And, like we just chat to him like normal, and
Sending him demos.
it's mental, like the people we're meeting and the conversations we're having. But we're very grounded with it still, aren't we? Like I will say, like we do have those, like we know to pinch ourselves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who else? I'm not holding it.
Oh. What was the original question? Sorry. Influences.
From like if we've supported, you think, or just in
Yeah,
general?
or anybody that you met, or has
Yeah.
anybody given you any advice that you've been like, what the hell, this is crazy?
Loz is our sort of guru for advice, isn't he?
Loz Taylor.
Loz Taylor, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's just been a sort of godsend for us. He's
Yeah.
just like he's like our best mate now, which is absolutely absurd. Because I remember the first time we met and we played his festival. Well, the first time we had like an interaction with him, he covered our song on Instagram, and we got a notification like Loz Taylor's tagged you in a video. We're like,
we
what?
never spoke to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just like apparently he'd heard us on Spotify and then just had the urge to go into the bathroom, pick his guitar up and just sing it, and then just
What the
posted
hell?
it, and we were like, what? And then he invited us to a festival he put on, Twisted, and then I remember when we were there, we were like, we got there, it was a super hot day, and we'd all like wore white together. We were like, we'll look in unison. Yeah, makes us skin crawl a bit now, but like, we got there, and then we were like, then we just seen like Loz walking around, like he's in his vest and his fat chain, and we were just like, that's Loz Taylor. And like now we're just like, all right, Loz. It's just such a
Surreal.
It's like
Yeah.
FaceTiming to annoy him now.
yeah. And then when we stayed over at his house, sorry, yeah, I'm just waffling about Loz now. And we were just like, we were there, and we were just like, we're staying in Loz's house. Like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, it's just
He's another person now that's just like one of our best mates. It's fucking
Yeah.
it's dreamy shit, isn't it?
FaceTime all the time, don't we?
We sound really lame. I don't care. I love it. We're loving it.
We're fangirling, really. Yeah.
Fangirl over our mate.
Yeah.
Has there been like an opposite experience? You don't have to say who, but You met someone that you loved and thought, well,
Yes.
this wasn't what I expected.
Who?
What's it
called?
Oh, you can't say that.
No, I'm obviously not going to say it, but yeah, someone was just a bit of a knob and like
Yeah.
proper bellends in the industry.
it was like they thought they were like they're obviously quite Jesus Christ, so intimidating. So I'm just thinking
Flashback.
killing them.
like, we had like a conversation with this individual, and it was like they're quite big time, but my God, did they make
No,
us aware that they were big time? And it was
Yeah.
like you're having a conversation, then like midway through, they just be like talking to someone else, or just like going yeah, and it's just like
I think that's the whole thing of it. Like with a lot of these people, you'll meet them and you have to remember everyone's like a normal dude. It's like Josh Francesco.
Yeah.
He's like the only person I've ever really like. I was a bit like weird before when I was like, fucking hell, like I'm feeling a bit nervous of that.
Yeah.
But then when I met him, I was like, do you want a beer?
Yeah.
It's just so normal, you know what I mean? But then there are some people that they believe themselves that they're not a normal person, and you just like,
Yeah.
you learn to sort of navigate different conversations for how people act and stuff. So it's fine. It's not necessarily like a bad thing, but
Yeah.
some people are a bit like could probably just be a bit more normal.
Yeah.
I really want to keep some names, but
Yeah.
who should we shit talk?
No one. We should.
No one. We're nice.
No, them lads in Leicester, proper bellows.
They're the sweetest boys in the world. They are amazing. Shout out Leicester.
Go listen to this.
Yeah. Recommendations. Well, Josh has got a lot of free time now, hasn't he? So back in singer maybe.
Yeah.
Keep building that connection.
Maybe.
That's the next thing to manifest. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? No.
So your EP Mishaps in My Mid-20s came out at the end of last year. Can we expect any more new music other than the 80s album and the country album, obviously?
Yeah.
He literally said before this, should we say it? And everyone went, yeah. And he just say it.
Yeah, we're doing another EP, and
Amazing.
it's written. We're going in the studio soon to do it, so very, very exciting.
Exciting.
And we're feeling really fucking good about
Yeah,
it,
it's
aren't we?
like a step up from the last one.
Yeah.
So it's like, and even that was like a step up in itself. And I think a lot of people are seeing if we're going to match that, and we're just excited to show people that we can top it. I think.
Yeah.
So,
I think that there's pressure on it, and not like from everyone else. We've not felt anyone like we've not. Do you know what I mean? We've not got that many people watching us, but for ourselves, we knew we wanted to like step it up, and I'm so confident we have.
Yeah.
And we're already so excited over demos we've made ourselves at home, and then we've still got to go to like the big studio, and do you know what I mean, and work with Jamie, who we did the last record with, and it's
give that professional feeling.
yeah, it's just going to take the songs to the next level and get them to sound how we want them to sound, and
Yeah.
fucking
That's such a good level to be at then.
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Feeling that confident.
I think it helps as well because we live together, so like
Oh, right.
we can't switch off.
Yeah.
So we're always writing, always doing something.
A long day at work, and then Mason will message you at 4:30 like, yeah, make sure you get your bass done tonight. It's like,
Waking you up in the middle of the night. I've just had an idea.
It's pretty chill.
it's
Isn't it?
like,
Like,
I wouldn't change it.
I
for the
could be
world,
I could be screaming my head off at like 2 a.m. and he's like, I don't think they'd be that bothered, would you? As if
Yeah.
it was for the cause.
Yeah.
It's very much the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Since your EP was called Mishaps in My Mid-20s, thought we'd do a little quiz.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you some rock stars' mishaps of their mid-20s, and you've got to tell me whether they're true or false.
Okay, cool.
All right, so there's 4. So first one, Motley Crue's Nicky Six saw some girls be harassed by bikers, went and intervened. They told him to fuck off, and he got his belt off, whacked him over the head. Turned out they were police officers, and he was arrested.
That it has to be.
I'm gonna say true.
Wait, what? So the bikers,
Were undercover cops.
but they were harassing girls.
Good
Sounds
question.
like
Good
it from Nicky's
question.
side.
Nicky's maybe fabricated a little bit. Not that I favour the police.
Listen, Nicky, yeah.
But on the other hand, there are some corrupt police.
I know.
True.
I'm gonna say true because it sounds very Motley Crue.
as well.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be true. Yeah.
Okay, that one is true.
Way nice.
Yeah, we're not competitive.
Keith Richards and Mick Jagger were involved in the biggest drug raid of the 1960s. They were on an acid trip when the police knocked at the door.
That's going to be that's prime. What's the cocaine dude called? Pablo Escobar. There'll be a bigger bust on him. It won't be the biggest one.
in the UK?
I think. Was it the UK?
Yeah.
Okay. Ignore me.
I'm going to say true.
I'm going to say false.
I just kind of want it to be true, so I'm gonna say true.
It was true.
Yay! 2-0.
TV1.
And there is another part to that story involving what Mick Jagger was actually doing at that time, but it's just
Not safe for work.
yeah, no. Yeah, it's pretty mental, but Google that one when you get home. Slash passed out on a Portaloo at Donington, and everybody was looking for him for 3 hours, and it meant that he was 45 minutes. Well, Guns N' Roses were 45 minutes late on stage.
That sounds very.
I think I've heard that before.
I also.
So I want to say true again. But we'll veto it.
I think the truth.
Let's go true, boys. Let's go
True?
That one was false.
Oh!
And I thought you
3
could
hours.
tell.
I didn't hear it then. I didn't know this story before.
I was stuttering on that one. You can tell when I'm lying. Billy Idol trashed a hotel room in Bangkok and he was kicked out, but he refused to go, so the Thai army had to be called. He was tranquilised and carried out.
You probably ran out of drugs.
I'm not gonna lie, I weren't listening to the question because I was just trying to work out whether you were stuttering or not. I was like, is she lying?
Billy Idol, in a what country was it?
Bangkok. Yeah.
City.
Sorry, it's the geography teacher. Over it. So I don't know why I'm pressured now because I can't remember the question either. The army came because he wasn't removed from the police because he refused to leave. Something like that.
Along the
He
lines.
didn't come out of his hotel room.
Yeah, he
right?
refused, so the
Okay.
Thai army had to be called, and
And
he
he got-
still refused.
Got tranquilised.
It's true.
Yeah.
And he got
True.
tranquilised.
That one is true.
Defo true, yeah.
No way.
There
That
we
is
go.
mad.
That is
That's
mad.
that.
Rock and roll, baby.
3 out of 4.
11. Like 12.
There you go. You've got to live up to them ones now. I've got to match them.
Yeah. We were just saying, just struggling for money at the end of the month. We're not Mishaps and I'm in 20. These guys getting tranquilised.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have a problem fucking trying to put me to sleep. They would have a problem waking me up. You know what I mean? Fucking. No. God. People don't do that anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if they do, it
Maybe.
seems inauthentic when they do it, right? It's always cooler when it's like with a 19 in front of you.
Yeah.
When it's like 2000, you're like, oh, mate, you can't do that.
If Youngblood did that, it'd be called a pose.
Yeah.
Right, to end, if any fans are watching right now, or future fans, and they want to see you now, where can they catch you next?
We're in Leeds. Oh.
Next show is. Oh wait, no, we're playing a show that I don't think we've announced yet, so we can't say anything about
You
that.
have got some pretty big festivals, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got another one coming.
And maybe another one. Maybe another one.
Yeah, we've
Exciting.
got some
Maybe
festivals.
the biggest
we were
one.
at Truck, we were at 2000 Trees, we're at Burn It Down Festival. I know there's another one.
There is. We just haven't announced it yet.
Oh, and later on this year there will be some big shows for us. Yeah.
Exciting.
Very big.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thank you for the quiz.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
That's really cool.